Want a six-pack? There's one exercise you're probably skipping. As a physical therapist and 50-plus lifter, I'll show you exactly what it is. Let's get to it. The exercise you're missing is the floor crunch. But wait, it's not the regular floor crunch you may be used to doing. Let me show you how to perform it with the correct biomechanics and muscle activation. Step 1. Grab a small towel roll. Place it under the low back or lumbar region of your spine. Now rotate your pelvis backward, putting pressure on the towel roll. This will engage your core. Keep your chin off your chest and your neck relaxed so you don't strain your cervical spine, which is a common mistake that creates neck pain. Curl your spine and crunch, bringing your rib cage toward your pelvis. Instead of just feeling the upper portion of your abs, you'll feel a deep contraction throughout the whole core. Therefore, you'll get better overall development of the rectus abdominis or six-pack. Hold the contraction for a 3 count. Relax, reset, complete 10 to 20 reps times 2 to 3 sets. If you do it right, 2 to 3 sets should have your midsection on fire. You'll be shocked at how sore you get if you've never done these before. Strengthening your core muscles obviously has carryover to your squats and deadlifts, or any exercise where you need to brace your midsection. If you do the regular crunch with your pelvis in anterior rotation or tilted forward, it puts a tremendous strain on the low back, therefore leading to pain and discomfort. The technique I just showed you will help prevent that. But we're not done there. We have to add some polish to the muscles now with the next 2 exercises. The first one sets up the one that follows. The transversus abdominis is the deepest abdominal layer. Wrapping around the torso, it stabilizes the spine and maintains internal abdominal pressure, especially when carrying something heavy. Draw in a deep breath. You'll feel your stomach push out as your diaphragm descends. Now forcefully exhale and draw the belly button to the spine. Hold for a 3 count and then reset. This exercise helps you to control your core, allowing you to keep your midsection tight throughout the day, which improves your posture. You'll perform 10 reps times 2 to 3 sets. The external obliques are located on the sides of your abdomen. Just behind them are the internal obliques. These muscles rotate and laterally flex the spine. Sit on a bench with your feet on the floor. Place one hand on the obliques. This will give you biofeedback so you feel the contraction. And then place the fingertips of your other hand on your temple. Set the transversus abdominis as I just showed you. Flex and rotate, bringing your elbow toward your knee. Squeeze and hold for a 3 count. Perform 10 to 20 reps times 2 sets. As you master these movements, you'll have a more streamlined look, which will accentuate that V taper. I'm going to cover a problem many of you who have lost a lot of weight experience, where working harder is not the answer to finally seeing your abs. But first, here's some important considerations. You want to perform 3 to 4 core workouts per week. You can do them at home, separate from your strength training, so there's no excuse if you can't get to the gym. Goes without saying, consistency is a must if you want results. Use proper form at all times. Focus on quality repetitions over quantity. Proper form is necessary because you want to avoid injury and maximize the effectiveness of your training. Continue to reduce your body fat to 15%, the sweet spot. Make strength training the priority of your fat loss and use cardiovascular exercise just to burn extra calories. Remember, your individual results can vary. Don't compare yourself to others. Let me know in the comments if this sounds familiar to you. You've lost a bunch of weight over the last year or 2. You're training consistently 6, even 7 days a week. You're counting your calories and your macros every day, but you're frustrated because you still don't have visible abs. The problem is your muscles are flat. Your body is tired and your carbs may be too low. It's time to stop working so hard. Your body needs a refresh. Cut back on the volume and intensity of your training. Take an extra rest day or 2. Prioritize your sleep so you can reduce cortisol, which contributes to a softer look in the midsection. And start gradually increasing your carbs. You'll replenish glycogen stores, which will fill out your muscles and give them some pop, especially your abs. The abs are like every other muscle group. When they're full of glycogen, you'll begin to see the results of your training, because the skin over the abs will get tighter due to a fuller muscle. Try this for a few weeks, then come back to this video and comment to let me know how you made out. Here's 2 bonus exercises to add to your training once you've mastered and dominated the other 3 exercises I just showed you. The first one is the hanging leg raise. Grab a chin-up bar with an overhand shoulder width grip and hang from the bar. with your knees slightly bent and your feet together. If you have access to a stand that lets you support your elbows, that may be a good place to start until you get strong enough to hang from a bar. A common mistake I often see is using the hip flexors to initiate the movement. Don't simply bend your knees and lift your legs up. Instead, imagine scooping your hips up and pulling them toward you. Perform 10 reps times 2 to 3 sets. You really don't need to add weight to this exercise. Your legs are all the resistance you need. The second exercise is the Russian twist. Sit on the floor with your knees bent. Hold your arms straight out in front of your chest with your palms together. Lean back so that your torso is at a 45-degree angle to the floor. Brace your core and rotate to the right as far as you comfortably can. Pause and then reverse direction. And twist all the way to the left as far as you comfortably can. And make sure to rotate without raising or lowering your torso. Do 10 to 20 reps times 2 to 3 sets. And then watch why testosterone explodes when you hit 15% body fat. Thanks for watching.